for the show. Marcus Lee Stephenson's got that flow. Conversations that matter every Tuesday night. Inspiration, laughter, love shining bright. Turn it up, let your spirit go. It's the Marcus Lee Stephenson Show.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, because we everywhere today. But I'm honored to be here with some beautiful ladies. Man, we have a story for you today. And as I dive into it, we're going to dive into it. I asked these young ladies for their permission. They gave me their permission. As you guys know, on our show, Conversations That Matter, and this is another one that will matter. So to my left, for those who are watching us, I have Miss Melinda Hamilton, and I have her daughter. You the middle daughter, the baby daughter?
Oldest.
The oldest. Oh, that's why you always talking back to your mama. Okay. That's why. Okay.
Yes.
Brave.
Yeah.
So, man, okay. I'm gonna let her say it how she said it, but I just want to really introduce her because it's powerful. It's going to be enlightening. It's going to help those who have lost loved ones, especially during this time of, a holiday. You have your holiday spirit, but you also have to be real and transparent. And they want to come over here to be transparent, to not only to help themselves in life, but to reach out to other people who's also going through this as well. So, Melinda, I'm giving you the mic.
Hello, everyone. I am Melinda Hamilton, the founder of Mothers of Murdered Angels, and I am here with my oldest daughter, Lakeisha, and I just want to go right into it about how we got here, how we got Mothers of Murdered Angels started. Here we go. So sit down, listen, and here we go. In 2018, I get a phone call. It was 11:30. I'm at Walmart shopping, and I get a phone call where everybody's screaming on the phone. And it's like, my youngest daughter, Jaquita, said, "Mama, Mika's been shot." And I'm like, okay. She said, "Get over here." I said, "Well, where are you all at?" So at that time, I'm at the store shopping, and of course, being a parent, whatever, someone tell you that your baby has been shot, you leave everything. Yes. I'm right here at the front. I leave everything. I run out the door. I'm on my way from Arlington to the south side of Fort Worth. Wow. And I didn't get the address, so I had to call back, and they said on Evans, where you see lights, like Christmas lights. I said, okay, which way I'm going? Okay, so of course, I go south. I get over there, and that's all I saw was Christmas lights, police lights. Everything, all I saw was lights. So I called my daughter back on the phone, and she said, "Mama, we're over here." Police had everything covered up. And so here I am looking for them, and I get over there, and they tell us to stand back. We could see there's two people laying on the ground over there on the scene that was taped up. A man and a woman was over there laying on the ground. So they said some of the people have been taken to the hospitals, and there was 3 hospitals. So the first one I go to is the JPS, which was the closest. So I'm going to the hospital, and I tell them just to stay there, my nephew and my daughters, just to stay there. And so as I'm going into the hospital, I ask them, "Do you have this description of Mika?" They said no. So as I am walking out of the hospital, they say, "You Mika's mother?" I said, "Yes." She said, "Well, Mika's one of the ones laying on the ground over there." Wow. So I get in the car. As I was getting in the car, my nephew and them had found out, and they was up there to get me because they knew somebody had already told me. So we get over there and find out it is Shamika laying on the ground. 10 people got shot, 2 of them was killed, and one was her sister, my daughter, laying on the ground. So fast forward from there, that happened, that was a killer there. We're trying to get over and taking care of the family and all that, making sure my girls are good during that time and everything. And boom, 2020 comes. And I'm gonna let my daughter tell you about that. 'Cause
Okay.
that's her baby, and I think she should tell you and talk to you about that one.
All right, before we go to Keisha, how old was your baby when she got shot?
Shamika was 36 years old. 36, she didn't have any kids. She had her own job, and loved her nieces and nephews. They were like her kids. But, that was just Shamika all around, young lady, taking care and having fun in life. And they were over there just to have fun with some of her friends that they usually do. And it was a drive-by shooting that it was about 4 or 5 cars coming through the front and the back, as I found out, through the alleyway. And there was some little kids, and one young lady, she got shot in the back because she saved 3 kids. She fell over them, and she saved them. But the other ones did go to the hospital. But my daughter and the other young man, they did not make it.
Wow. Linda, you have any questions for Melinda before we pass it on?
I do. I want to just begin this by saying that this was a very difficult interview, really, and even preparing for it and thinking about it, because all of us in this room, we are parents too. And although we may not have experienced what you've gone through, at some point as parents and grandparents, we have said, God, don't ever let me have to bury my child. We've prayed that prayer, right? Our children should bury us,
Burying us,
right,
yes.
in old age, hopefully. But sometimes life serves us in reverse, and we handle things as they come by the grace of God, one day at a time. So since that time, how have you been dealing with how have you been coping with the loss while you're helping other people?
Well, first of all, I made sure my family was okay, my girls was okay, and keeping myself busy by giving back, because a little bit after that, a couple of years later, when that happened with my grandson, I did have a heart attack, but I was steady moving to make sure everybody was okay, and then helping the other families that came to us in reference to that, because the resources was out there, but we didn't know anything about the resources. So the resources that we did find out about, we started helping other people, so they didn't have to go through figuring out this, figuring out that, like
Right.
we had to do. So that's what we're now doing, is giving back and helping other families from A to Z. We help them with the burial, victims assistance, the counseling, and we also go to court with them if they need us. We help them with the legal, or get someone that we know in our resource packet that they do help. So we have different organizations that do come to us, and we give them out to them also. Let
Okay.
them help them, because they're there. We've had so many organizations that have reached out to us,
Right.
Now, when you said resources, you mean like helping pay for burial and stuff?
Yes, we have the victims assistance that helps them burial, up to $6,500 to each family that has lost their loved one through gun violence, or any violence too, domestic violence and everything else. But the only thing they will not pay for if any drugs or anything is related. Victims assistance, we can't help on that.
Okay.
Oh, that meaning like, do they have to do like autopsy, or if it's like a drug deal or something?
If it's a drug, if they know it's drug party in it, they will not do anything.
Okay.
But
And we
other
talked a little bit about this on Friday, I believe, about relocation
Oh, yes.
assistance. Can you tell us a little bit about that, how victims have to sometimes move from?
Yes. Matter of fact, the victims, we found that out when we was dealing with my grandson. On the TAA application, if you stay in a condo, apartment, or wherever you're renting, at the very bottom it tells you have 30 days to move out. Matters if it's your fault or whoever fault, for the safety of the other residents around you.
Okay.
So a year or so later, I got with CSSJ. It's another organization, and Mothers of Murdered Angels. We wrote a bill, SB 49, to give an extra $50,000 to victims that need to be relocated either out of the state or to another location. So they have an extra $50,000 along with the other monies that victims assistance help them with.
Okay, and it is their choice whether they stay in town or
It's their
or
choice.
out of state is
They
their
have
choice.
up to $50,000 to relocate. So, and that is a bill that was signed in 2023.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, Miss Keisha.
Yes, Keisha.
Let's talk to
can
you,
Share
smiling
your
over
story.
there.
Yes, please.
I love the smile.
Well, I'm just so thankful for being here and sharing our story with my mom, and thank y'all for inviting us.
Yeah.
We have been through a tremendous time
Storm.
of storm, and it's really been a roller coaster because after my sister got killed, my son ended up getting killed, and that's when around 2020 is when my son got killed, and then 2021 is when we started the Mother of Murdered Angels organization. So it was me, my mom, and my daughter actually sitting in the living room and trying to, contemplating on what can we do to help others that's going through the same pain that I'm
Yeah,
going through.
with grief.
And my daughter was, she just kept on saying, "Mom, you need to do something to stay active," because my son was the only. My daughter just moved out. My son was the only one that was staying with me at the time, and it was just me and him, and pretty much that was my baby, and everybody knew that was my baby.
Yeah.
He was my baby boy and got everything that he wanted. But long story short, it was when he was being bullied. My son worked 2 jobs. He worked at Kids Foot Locker in Arlington, in the Parks Mall in Arlington, and he also worked at UPS. So he always
worker.
was working, and then he did music on the side. So he was a real active child that loved to do something and loved to stay busy. So I'm not sure how I think it was a studio type of thing, guys. My son was a famous, nice rapper, but he did the underground rap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it was that the type of personalities that those guys, run across when they're into the music thing.
Yeah.
So that's how that kind of boiled down as far as, the dislike and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And that's really
That's
how
sad.
that,
Yeah.
and that's really how that came across. Because one thing about my son, he stayed nice looking. He was a nice looking child. And, when he got shot, he was with his girlfriend, taking her to the movies, and ended up coming back home and was followed. So when he got out the car and was coming up the stairs, that's when they shot my son. And instinct, when I heard the shots,
You knew.
I just woke up and I just had that, everybody have that gut
Yeah.
feeling.
Right.
And I'm sure y'all have shared a feeling
Yes.
when it comes to your kids. That feeling came to me that day. And when I had that feeling, I just kind of had a feeling it was my baby, but I woke up and just started pacing around a house. Next thing you know, I heard a knock. And that's when they told me, they called him Cain. And they said Cain has gotten shot. I don't know for sure if he's dead, but he's shot. So I ran down the stairs, I just ran down that stairs and held my baby in my arms. At that time, he was alive.
Yeah.
And I held him, and I just kept on saying, "Breathe, breathe." And my baby ended up dying in my arms versus going to the hospital and taking his last breath. He took his last breath in my hands.
Wow.
And so I learned this as I have, and I know Miss Linda has asked me, how have you been going on for 5 years? And all I can hear in the back of my head is God saying he was mine before he was yours.
True.
And I
Yes,
had to
true. Mm-hmm.
I had to swallow that pill, and I had to
And
understand that
understand
he was God's child before he was mine.
Yeah.
And I understood it, and I take that word that he has put in my spirit, and I run with it. And now I have started a ministry along with my mom as the co-founder of the Mothers of Murdered Angels. I've started my own ministry of praying for folks on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We get up at 6 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
and we pray until 6:30, sometimes 7. And we just praying. Everybody has a opportunity of praying and letting go what God has put on your spirit.
I like that.
So
Yes.
we just pray, and that's what helped me get through my week. That's what helped me get through my day, is because I have prayer warriors in my corner. I have prayer warriors. I grew up with Dr. Renee Hornbuckle. She
Yeah.
was my
Yeah.
mentor,
I know
and she
her.
has gotten me through days where I couldn't get my own self through. So in her ministry and her prayer warriors has helped me through this. So teaming up with my mom and helping folks and people that has been through the grief that I have experienced has helped me a lot, because not only I'm experiencing my own self grief, but I'm helping somebody else
Right.
experience that grief and get through it. So that's what's helping us, and that's what helps me. And I shared with Miss Linda too that I do suffer PTSD.
Yeah.
I suffer it. It hits me a lot. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's nothing but God that can get you through it. So I go to God. I mean, I don't take medication, because that's the first thing that they
Yeah,
like
they
to
put
put
you
you
on,
on
yeah.
is medication. So one thing I do go to is God. And I ask God, just help me through this. Just
Yeah.
get me through what I need to get through. I know sometimes it comes on me, but I just ask God to just walk me through this.
And he will. He'll be your therapist. He'll be your doctor.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's like
That's
with
right.
Melinda. The question I had for you is like, not only losing a daughter, then your grandson. It's like, okay, I know for me, I've lost a baby sister, a few brothers, and I seen my mom. You know, like Linda said, parents always say you never want to bury one of their kids.
Right.
When I saw that, I was like, man, I'm young then. I was like a
Yeah.
freshman when my oldest brother got shot in the head, by his girlfriend at the time or something like that. But yeah, but my mom kept going.
Yes.
And we would ask, we expect her to be broken down. She said, oh, I feel my pain. I'm suffering, but I still have you guys to take care of.
That's right.
Because we never just seen her break, but we knew, because we can hear her praying in the room, crying in the room.
Yeah.
And we was like, man, because we didn't know how the impact
Yes.
it was until, that happened. Then my sister, but mom still, my baby brother is still strong. She was like,
Yeah, she
because
left the
we
state.
was because by then I'm in college, and then get a phone call, your baby brother drowned. So I'm driving crazy, because I was home during the summertime. I was driving crazy. What?
Yeah.
At the lake? What? He can swim. But the
Yeah.
truck had tilted over. They was in, him and his friend. And by then you get over everybody at the house,
Yes.
and you don't know what to say. You get the pass on the back. You get, I understand. Nobody really understand you.
That's
your
right.
emotion, your pain. Everybody gonna have their own.
Yes.
Your mom pain is different from your pain. Your sister, her daughter. Your son, her grandson. So, but the love, the blood, and the pain is there. So we know what Keisha, because she have the faith of God, and we know you have it too. So how did you? It was like it was double for you, like it was for your daughter. So how did you deal with it, especially during the holidays, and just sometimes you just had to. I know for me, I just had to sit down and just soak it all in.
Right. And not to leave out, my baby brother got killed by his estranged wife in the 80s. And that was my baby brother. That was Bebe. We called him Bebe. And during that time, my daughters, they were young. And we just had to, the way I deal with that back then, I had to get out of the state of Texas. We had went to California for a year and a half until the earthquake hit. We not used to the ground shaking.
Like, that
Like
was
I
different,
told them,
yeah.
my girls, they were in school and they're used to rain and tornadoes, but not the earth. So we packed up within 2 weeks after that earthquake hit up there in California.
Texas.
Back to
Yeah.
Texas. But dealing with that, it comes to me trying to keep sane. That's number one, because all kind of things went through my head. But your main thing, like you said, is your family.
Yes.
Because you have to keep going for them because they're still here.
That's right.
We still have a whole part in our heart, you know, that we're missing right there. And see, with Derek, it hits really bad because he was born New Year's Eve. That's a holiday. And Shamika, that day that happened to her, she had just got through with her niece, her prom, Derica's prom. And she was supposed to be meeting them back at the house to take the rental car back that day. But she get a phone call to go over there to go meet her friends, her girlfriends.
hang out.
And that little one turn and one phone call, that's what happened there. You know, because other than that phone call, she would have been there. And same way with my grandson, we just didn't know what was going on with that. But like I said, I have to be focused, and my mind does start messing with you. And the way like I told you, is that I keep myself busy. And another thing I worked with after the second death is I would get in my car by myself, drive from Fort Worth, hit 20, turn on the jazz, hit 20, make that circle back to 30 in Dallas. I would just make the circle, and I did that a lot of times. And it does help.
Yes, it
Trust
does.
me on
And
that.
we have retreats, and the water helps too. We've done a couple of retreats at Lake Arlington, and where we just go out there and scream. Matter of fact, there was a TV channel, I don't know if I can say the channel,
Yeah, you can
but
say it.
Channel 8 came out there with us, and we did a screaming thing. We just prayed and screamed, and we let loose. But
Yes.
the main thing is you have to let loose,
You have
but
to.
you got to keep going.
That's
but your
right.
mind got to be there. You know, some people not understand. Some people can handle it, where they want to go jump, and you do get that thought where you may want to jump off a bridge or whatever, but then you're going to leave some other, your loved ones, to go through this
the
again.
same
They
thing,
just
that's
going
right,
through this,
an
so
emptiness,
you got to be strong, and that's what we do daily. It's like I hustle every day,
Yeah,
you know,
yes.
but it is. I mean, that's how I make it through.
And I know your organization is very relevant because we met a young lady Friday. She's with child. And you said to me, this is a young lady that I can't seem to get rid of. That means, right, which means that what you're doing, what your organization is doing, is very effective. So can you share an impactful story from one of the ladies who you've been helping and nurturing along the way?
Okay.
And
Great,
before-
you brought
We don't
that.
have to give her name,
And before
but-
you do that, also add in why we was there, and describe what your organization do. That's important. And then you got another event coming up. Talk about that.
Okay, I'm gonna let you handle that one. But the person is four ladies, and I don't have to call their names because
Right.
they probably know who they are.
Yeah.
And you met one the
Yes,
other day.
yes.
She was one of the four where there was a shooting out in Las Vegas Trail, and two of her kids got shot one got shot in the leg, one got shot in the butt, and we had helped them relocate out of the location that they were in and help them get back up on their feet. And we're still helping her. But the other three are doing great in everything. We keep in contact with all of our survivors.
Okay.
We try to make sure we call them at least once a month. If we don't, I'm sorry, but I'll catch you the next month. But we all share that. It's not just me and Lakeisha and my daughter Jaquita. I have a good friend, Karen Johnson, that's been with me since the 6th grade. She has retired, and she's one of our boards also. I have my brother-in-law, John Reed. And I have some love around us. We all love each other, and we're there for each other.
Sounds like you have, a strong core
We have a
of
strong
people.
And now that we are doing every year after 2020, we started having a gala, giving back to the ones that are out there on the ground boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
I like
Boots on the
that.
ground,
Let's not sing
helping
the
other
song.
people in their community.
Yeah.
That song, you know how to do that. I haven't got it yet. They still laugh at me. I got two left feet.
That makes two
Yeah.
of us.
We're
But yeah.
Not by
we're gonna
yourself.
take a little commercial, and we're gonna come back. And we're gonna let you
Okay.
answer the question your mama wanted you to answer.
Okay.
You didn't get away with it.
Yes, that's what I want them to do,
Yeah.
is be more open, and that helps her. That helps all of them.
Cool.
Step into your glow with Charissa Lux Skincare, where confidence begins with your skin. Our products are crafted for men and women who believe luxury should feel natural. From rejuvenating cleansers to rich hydrating serums, Charissa Lux is self-care at its finest. Because radiant skin isn't just about how you look, it's about how you feel. Discover the luxury your skin deserves. Visit www.charissalux.com today and unveil your glow.
On the Lee Stephenson show, and thank you for that little pause break, but we got to do it. So Keisha is getting ready to answer a question that her mama pushed over on her.
Not a
Keisha.
problem. Well, I first want to say we just recently had our turkey giveaway on Friday. The turkey giveaway was actually for the community of people that was in need of food, or that wanted to have a happy Thanksgiving without having to go into the grocery stores and pay for anything. So we did provide, as Mothers of Murdered Angels, we provide turkey and food, chips for the kids, pies for the family, and all that good stuff. And we actually supported, I want to say, a good 200 and something people as far as giving out free turkeys and food for about 200 and something family. I say about 200 or 300 families that we supported. And we actually had a successful time giving those turkeys out on Friday. We have an upcoming event that's coming on December the 21st. It's going to be our toy giveaway. We're going to give out toys to the unfortunate kids, and we have actually a flyer that's going on now to give out to churches and all that good stuff. Just families, to support families and all that good stuff. So we're here to help the community. We want to give back to the community as an organization. So that's what we're here for, and we're just thankful to be able to give back
Okay.
to the community.
Question. I know you're giving away a lot of turkeys and stuff. Unfortunately, sometimes people take advantage of it. I want you to explain the registration process, and if the food that you guys give away is just for somebody who's been in violence or anybody who's in need. So can you clarify that?
Absolutely. So the food that we give away is for our victims, and also for people that's in church. So if they're on the list, the registration is, you go to the administration in the churches, in our church, Pastor Bell Church. We have certain churches that we actually deal with.
Okay.
And once we deal with those churches, as they go to the administrations and sign up, we get the list. And once we get the list, we have a certain amount of people on how many, that way we can be able to send out how many people or how much food that we need to give out. And that's how that
I like that.
basically works.
Okay.
And the Tarrant Food Bank is the one that sponsors that every year for us. And we also this year stepped up some at the Hughes House Apartments, where some of the young families have come back to the East Fort Worth area, where they knocked down the project. Some of them have come back to a new apartment complex. So we did step up extra this year going to the apartments, because we do go to the churches, because that's where a lot of the people are needing, in the churches, and our survivors too. So when we hit that spot on how many blanks we have, that's when we stop. And like we did this year, when we ran out and we still had people coming, we let them know that, well, tomorrow there is a food bank that is giving away food. We always give other resources, because our other organizations, we all keep in contact. So we let them know, you didn't get the food today, but tomorrow from 10 to 2, Pastor Reed was having a food giveaway, and we all went out there to help Pastor Reed too. So, we all help each other.
It
It's
really
called
is a community.
collaboration.
Right.
Yes, we help
Right,
each
right.
other.
And speaking of survivors, let's talk a little bit about policy and advocacy change. You did, from what we understand, make 2 special appearances at the White House.
Yes.
Tell us about that. What was that experience like, and what did you advocate for?
Gun violence. I was invited to the White House there. I got to meet the Vice President, Kamala.
okay.
Also, we took pictures too on the outside. It was 52 organization, nonprofit organization, and it was happened to be our women organizations that attended.
Okay.
And
That's
we
powerful.
went in there and spoke. I took my pictures of my 2 babies, Shamika and Derek, and you know, we all spoke about our babies and how do we get there to the White House. But they had a big deal on, Biden had did a big deal on it, and we was just excited about it, and Obama too. But we had a ball there, but we got our point out. And after that, it was a lot of people reaching out that it was different cities reaching out like, they didn't have this. Can we come there? Can we go there? But you know, it takes money to come. But like I said, if y'all need us, we'll be there. You know. But we try to help them, and if they call us and we're not in Chicago, we will say, I'll call you back in a day or so. But we get back with them. But we have looked up resources in Chicago that they didn't know about, and we give it to them. That's how we do the long distance,
Right,
you know,
right,
until we can afford. But
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
you know, until we can afford to just fly and say, okay, we'll be there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
isn't it grants out there?
Yes, there is grants
Yeah.
out there, and Black Voters Matters helps us a lot.
Okay, yeah, I know them too.
CSSJ helps us. United Way has also helped us also. And for our toy giveaway that's going to be on December the 21st, Walmart is donating some things with us.
That's precious.
And Toys for Tots. We got the approval today saying congratulations, we will be bringing some
Wonderful.
toys. So,
Awesome. That's
you know,
good
I've
news.
told I emailed the whole team and told them, hey, we got, we getting some toys for
Pretty
Toys for
working
Tots.
for us.
But I need to make sure that my annual gala that we have the second week in April every year on a Saturday, where I told you we give back
Yeah.
for the people with boots on the ground, because it's little people that are doing the work, but no one knows about them or anything like that. And we bring that to everyone's attention on the second week in April. This will be our 5th annual gala.
Yeah,
Fifth annual gala,
5 years strong.
and we will be saluting 6 individuals with trophies to show our appreciation for them. Yeah, our thing is all about community and
Community,
people working together.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And you were talking about the toy drive earlier, excuse me, which leads me to school-age children. You work with or go into the school systems and speak with students to help prevent gun violence before it starts. Can you tell me a little bit about what you do in the schools?
In the schools, we're going to the elementaries and the middle schools, talking to the kids about bullying and the gun violence. In the elementary, we talk to them about bullying because that's where it starts before it gets to the guns in the
Right.
middle schools or wherever. So what we do, we go do essays. We go back, pick up their essays to all the participants that participates. And we pick 2 out of each grade because we do the the 3rd through the 5th grade in the elementary. We do 2 out of each grade. They get a little gift, but we give a certificate to every student that participated in the essays. And that's the same thing with the middle schools.
Wow.
But yeah, it's wild. You need to
Yeah.
hear some of those stories that they write down, these
Really?
elementary kids.
We actually read their stories,
Yes.
and
Oh,
I
wow.
mean,
It's hard.
it's heartbreaking and it's phenomenal. But some of them is good stories. But we actually, give them $100, $75, $50, just for them, writing their stories and
Yeah.
telling what's how they feeling in their emotions and of what's
Yeah.
going on. So
Keep it true.
yes.
I don't know if y'all saw it today, just out of random. It was a clip in Chicago. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but it was a mom and her 2 kids walking from school, and it was a group of kids, I guess, antagonizing the mom, and the kids, I guess, bullying the kids, because when he's talking about bullying. And maybe within 60 seconds of the video clip, all the kids jumped on the mom
Oh,
and her little 2 babies.
Oh, God.
And
These were little kids?
no, these like middle school kids, but the kids were maybe, maybe 2nd, 3rd grade,
oh.
and they were just, I was like, but the people that was filming it, I'm like, you filming
You
it?
filming this?
Yeah, you
Instead
should
of
be
calling
helping,
911,
yeah.
instead of being
Yeah.
proactive,
And,
right?
and not just saying Chicago, but it happens everywhere.
It
But
happens.
we, as adults, as anybody, have to try to stop it as best as possible. As long as nobody pulling guns, hey, that's wrong. Especially the mom is trying to protect her kids, and they jumping
And
on
they
her,
jumped
then they
on her.
pulling the kids out and jumping on the kids. I was just like, man, my heart went out.
And the person still videotaping.
Yeah, videotape the whole
That's-
thing.
That's crazy.
For ratings, whatever they wanted to call it.
Yeah.
Sad.
Let me ask you a question for either one of you. We've talked a lot about mothers and violence, against. But what do you do for fathers or men? Are they engaged in any type of way? Because sometimes it's not just the mom who loses a child; it's the parent. It's both of them. So how do you engage?
It's
fathers.
Fathers.
Do they
because
participate?
It's mothers. We named it Mothers of Murdered Angels because we 3, 4, me, Keisha, Quita, and Derica, we're and Quayla, we're mothers.
Right.
We're mothers. So we named it Mothers of Murdered Angels,
Yes.
Mama, and that spelled Mama. And we have been asked that same question, but we do have some men involved with it. Lindsay Calhoun and I have the Xerox twins. They are very off into it. And John Reed, he's pastor. He's very active in it. So, we do have men in it.
And
But you
one
wanna
of the
say
men that recently just lost their child in our organization is the Zurich twins. Antonio has lost his child just recently, and we actually have supported him throughout his process, and just being there for him. My mom can tell you more about it because he's more closer to her, but we're more friends. But he's real close to my mom. He treats my mom like she's his mom.
Like
So
a mom.
yeah, so we do have men in our organization. Like I say, he just actually experienced what we have been through. So we support them just like we support any other woman. So we don't discriminate.
Okay.
We help everybody. This organization is not just for mamas.
Right.
It's for our whole community. But we want to support our community and just to make sure that they know what their resources is, like my mom was saying. We want to make sure that we know and they know where to go, who to go to, and who to talk to. My mom is a good advocate who they can actually come to and ask, hey, how do I do this? Or who can I talk to for this? She's the resource. She's a good resource for anybody to be able to talk to and ask that, who can I go to get this? Or who can I talk to get this done or get anything, started? So that's why they come to her, because she is a good resource. And for her to to run this organization like she has ran it. I mean, I'm thankful for how she's doing it, because everyone loves my mama in the community. I mean, you got the Fort Worth Police Department,
Yes, that was very
city
evident.
councilman. They love her, and and whatever it is that she needs done, they're gonna help her do it. So that's one thing she has, is the support system, and we have that support system to support us and within our organization.
Yeah, that's man. How would they get in touch with you? Because I'm listening to you with sponsors, because there's a lot of sponsors out there that may not know your story, may not know your story, may not even know the organization. So how will they contact either one of you or your website?
Okay, our website It's awesome. We just upgraded it. It's
looks
awesome.
great.
Our website is MOMANGELS.org. And you can reach us 24/7. My phone number, they won't put their numbers out there. 817-938-8892. If I don't pick up, you can leave a message. If it's not full, do the, what is that, the Sims?
The IG.
Yeah.
I
just learned.
I was like, what's
Sims.
The IG.
Sims is new, right?
Is that something I just made up?
Yeah.
Okay, see,
Say
'cause-
Sims?
but yes, you can you can reach us at that number or our website or, Facebook, whatever. I will get back. We all will get back with you because
So
if
is
I
your-
can't,
is
they
your
can.
Facebook and IG the same, or is it your name, or what?
My Facebook is Melinda Hamilton, and I have two, and Mothers of Murdered Angels. And the website is on both of those also.
Okay.
And, yeah.
So give me, for say this is your pitch, right? We're gonna do a pitch.
Okay, you just threw me out there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
let's
gonna,
go.
I'm gonna throw you out
Okay,
there, but I'm gonna
alright.
throw you in the right way.
Okay, I'm ready.
Pitch to your audience. This is your audience.
Hey, y'all.
What you want to get out of this? What's the impact? Because there's parents whose kids have went to prison and died, unfortunately, from car wrecks. It's just death, period. So, did you guys do therapy? Did that work for you? No therapy. I know your therapist is the man above, God Himself. So yeah, you got the best therapist out there.
That's
Trust
right.
me, I know him, and I have a
Wonderful
conversations
counselor,
all
he
the
is.
time.
That's right.
So
Well, I talk to God. I talk to God too. I talk to God. Okay.
I know you, that
Matter
sister.
of fact, I got certified. I am an evangelist as of July 2025.
Okay,
Congratulations.
So, but I'm Melinda. To everybody, I'm Melinda.
Yeah.
That's who I am.
Yeah.
Melinda Hamilton is who I am.
You sound like you can sing.
Oh no! Don't ask me
Oh,
to
I
sing
was
now. I
saying,
can't
your
hum.
daughter over there cracking
I can't
up.
hum.
Okay.
But what I want to tell people out there is that you have to talk. You have to let loose, let go, let loose. But we can expand ourselves by getting more organizations involved with us. The funding will be great, but it's not always about the money, because if we got the people, we can do what we need to do. And a lot of people want to do counseling, and some don't want to do counseling. It's not for everybody to do counseling. I did not do counseling. I tried it, but I feel better doing what I do. Everybody has their own way of grieving and everything
Correct.
else. Like you said, medication.
Yeah.
First thing they tell you they want to do. Second is I'm talking to someone that haven't been in my seat. So you can't really tell me unless you've been there and done that. But hey, it's up to you. I don't tell anyone what to do. I let them know what I've done and where I am right now. But I'm open to talk to anyone. Anyone can call me or call my group. And everybody knows everybody that's my group. You know, we're always together. And we just love. And I think love and God will bring you through anything.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody know you. I think my other co-host, Angelia, she had posted something yesterday. It was some lady, I can't remember her name. She said, "Oh, wow, I know Melinda. Look at God." I can't remember her name. I'm gonna get you her name though.
They always say Melinda is Melinda.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've been called Lynn. It's okay,
Oh, okay.
but long as now my name is to some of the people is nonprofit mama. I'm like,
Oh,
nonprofit
okay.
mama. Okay, I got this young
like
lady
that.
named Fern calls me nonprofit mama. So I'm like, okay, so I'm everybody mama now, Keisha,
Yeah.
y'all. You know, that's what I tell them. But it doesn't matter. Just long as we're getting out there and helping people, that's our main thing, because that's how I was raised. You know, we was raised military, Air Force with my father. I did 20-some years of UPS in accounting. And after I retired, I did not think I was going to be doing this, I thought I was just going to be having fun and traveling, which I'm having fun, but I'm not doing that much traveling because I'm here and there. So that is traveling.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is traveling.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I like
I
that.
just enjoy giving back on what I'm doing now. So
Man.
this never was
the
in my bio or my
Right,
future,
right.
but God put things for a reason.
In perspective.
So
Yes.
this is why I'm
And-
here,
Yeah.
sitting on the Marcus
Lee-
Lee Stephenson show.
You're gonna make me blush now, you know.
Right,
I
and the
love the
community
blush,
thanks
yeah.
you.
Yes. I'm not gonna never leave that Lee out no more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I corrected you real quick there.
I know
man.
you
Hold on.
will.
My mama
And he
said.
did. But
What I say,
yes,
my mama
I'm
said.
just glad to be here.
Yes.
And when Scoop called me and said, okay, and he sent a text with both of us on there,
Uh-huh.
I was like, okay, great. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes, and the
I just-
community, oh, I'm sorry.
And I was
please.
glad to see you all out there. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, thank
Yeah.
y'all for coming to the
Yes.
turkey giveaway.
Oh yeah, nah.
And the
was it-
community thanks you
Yeah.
for what you do. It is just amazing work, and it isn't easy, but we appreciate how you turned grief into something positive to make sure that your loved ones are not forgotten.
Yeah.
This is in their honor.
That's important.
And yes, but you're here for such a time as this, and we
Very
thank you.
important. Very
Thank
important.
you
We
all
thank
for
you.
having us.
Yeah, Miss Keisha. Now I'm gonna come at you too. What's your goal? What do you want to do? I know we lost a son,
Yeah.
but you gained a community.
Yes.
So you have more kids now.
Yes. Well, I'm just here for, a grieving soul. I'm gonna call it that. I'm here for a grieving soul. So anybody that has been in my shoes and that has grieved the way I have grieved and still grieving at times, I want to be there for that person. My goal is to continue to help the community and to continue to be there when I'm needed. I know that me and my mom, we actually have our events, but I'm outside of that too.
Yeah.
I'm helping, people that I know that need prayer, or that I know that, hey, you need a church home, or I just want to be able to be that person to still reach out and help somebody that has grieved the way I've grieved, and going through what I have went through, and still try to help them reach out to them. Because we had one lady that actually, she was all over the place. She had lost her son, and she didn't know God. She didn't know what she was doing. She didn't know how to deal with it or anything. I kept having to reach out to that lady. And sometimes she didn't take my calls.
Yeah.
And sometimes she'll keep, just like push my calls through. But I finally got through that lady. And I
at you.
finally got her on that prayer line.
Okay,
And I just thank God for what he's doing for me, because what he's doing for me helped me. It helps me help his people. So that's what I'm here for, is just to continue to walk in his guidance, and to, continue to help people that need me, When he put that calling on my heart, I try to just go out there and do my due diligence that he's asking me to do. So my goal is to continue to help the community, anybody that's grieving, help the organization the best way I can, and be there how I'm supposed to be there, and just be there to support. And we also support other organizations.
Oh yeah, that was the
Yeah,
next
we
question.
also support other organizations. So we are there. Like my mom said, we boots on the ground. We keep our boots on, and they're out there, doing what we have to do as told. So we try to stay focused and try to make sure that our community is kept up.
I like that. So anything the Marcus Lee Stephenson show can do, and my co-host and stuff, just let us know. I mean,
Absolutely.
if we got to come out to an event, support, give y'all shout out, give y'all location, just you got my number.
Yep.
We'll be
As I tell every guest, we family now.
We got family now, definitely.
Once you come on here, you family.
That's right.
Blood or not, you family. So man,
Well, like my mom said, that our gala is coming up, our next big event, and this is our annual gala, 5th gala, and we actually do, sometimes we do prom style, sometimes we do country western.
Oh, I like that.
It'd be diamonds and gold, what is it called?
Diamond and pearls.
Diamonds and pearls. So we actually
Prince.
comes dressed to impress. And when I tell you she have big wigs in there, it be from the city councilman, from the mayor, from, we have everybody at that gala. So we just come in to support events, support each other, and just have a good time.
Yeah.
You know, acknowledging people that needs to be not acknowledged and that may not know that they not acknowledged or they think they not acknowledged, but you acknowledge with mamas.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
we just try to, you know, go ahead and invite that out to
Okay.
people that we know
Yeah.
and just have a good time.
Yeah, definitely keep me posted on that. I got some suits still got tags on them. Yeah,
Right.
Is there a
FYI.
registration? Is there
Yeah.
a registration
It is.
process involved?
Yeah.
And is it open to the public or is it private?
It's more of a private,
Private,
yeah,
okay.
and it is, you do have to register.
Okay.
Yeah.
They buy the tickets. That's how they register. You buy the
You buy the
tickets.
tickets.
Yeah.
Okay.
The tickets are your registration.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's
gotcha.
your tickets. When you get
Yeah.
the tickets, that's your registration.
Okay.
And like last year, we had our MC that night was Scoop off of Channel 8.
Okay.
And Mayor Ross from Arlington was there, and we also flew in Bolton John's sister out of New York.
Yeah.
So
nice.
and yeah, Sean Rao was the year before.
Sean,
So we
good
try
guy.
to, you know, bring it there. But
Yes, yes.
we're just everyday people, you know. So when the tickets are sold out, they sold out. But last year we did real good. Our first year we did 70 people, but we still had a good time. This last
What is your
year
goal
we went
year?
up. We did good. I'm not gonna tell you the numbers, but
Okay.
next year then.
Well,
Next year,
gonna
we're
be
going-
more.
yeah,
it's
gonna
Gonna
be more.
Double that.
Because
So get a bigger
Marcus
place.
Lee Stephenson show.
Yeah, once
is
you
gonna
on
put us
once you
out
on this
there.
show, hey, you going up. You going up.
Yes.
But yeah, we just want everyone to enjoy
Yeah.
themselves, and we do not tell who is going to win. They're just there, like you're there, and you may see your picture come up on the screen.
Oh, it's a competition? Come on, win. You know, you got me all perky
Yeah.
now. What do you
It's
mean?
no competition.
You say win,
Like
though. It don't matter. You
Yeah,
say
it doesn't
win.
matter
Who's
because
getting that,
who's
yeah.
going to get the award for?
Award.
Oh, example, entrepreneur of that area of the year. They don't know. Nobody don't know until you see your picture up there. We have already invited you,
Yeah.
but you don't know you're going to win anything. I'll just say because y'all are hosting us
Yeah.
today, I could just invite you all. You may get an award you don't even know. You just came for free. You got a free ticket, so you know you're gonna come.
Well, I got
right.
to do a photo shoot.
Okay.
Anybody,
yes.
anybody tell you sound like Cheryl Underwood, the comedian?
No.
When I first heard you on the phone, I'm like, and I
Really?
told Linda, I said, man, she sound like Cheryl
Yes.
Underwood. She said, don't you know? So I'm Googling, I said, listen, close your eyes, listen. And then now close your eyes and listen. I said, you can't tell them apart. Where's
No.
Angie?
We always thought we were,
Yeah.
what is that show? Waiting to Excel. It was 4 of them, right?
Yes.
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, it was 4 of
Angela
us.
Bassett.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it
Angela
was
Bassett.
4 of us, best friends, and we
Leela
always
Rashawn.
said who was who and who was who. But we
And what's
nobody
the-
wanted
what's
to be
the-
so and so.
the one that can sing.
Whitney,
No, not Jennifer Hudson.
Whitney Houston.
No, not Whitney. The other
I
one.
thought Whitney.
It was
Angela
one-
Bassett was in
Not
there
Angela.
Was
She was
Loretta
married.
there?
She was married to
Loretta?
Gregory Hines. On the show.
on the show. The one that was twisted
Yeah,
and everything
yeah,
that had
Mama.
the son.
She is funny.
Yeah.
What is Loretta? Is it
Loretta
Loretta?
I think it was
Divine.
Loretta.
Loretta
That's what I
Divine.
said.
That's
Yeah,
who it
Loretta
was.
Divine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But it was 4 of us, and we just couldn't figure out who was who because all of 4 of us acted like that one, and that one. You know, it was Karen, Peaches, Spud, and me.
Yeah.
You know, but
Cool.
we always have fun. We still have fun, me
Yeah.
and Karen and Peaches.
Give out your website one more time because
Yes.
this is a part of the show I really hate. You know.
Well, we gotta leave.
Oh, you ain't gotta leave, but we got.
We gotta get off.
Yeah, you know.
Okay. My
know, we pay for our
website. My website for Mothers of Murdered Angels is momangels.org. You can reach us at 817-938-8892. Look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah. If y'all didn't catch us live, follow us on the YouTube channel, Marcus Lee Stephenson Show. That would be up, we'll say half an hour or whatever. But yeah, we embrace you all as always. And just tune in. Next Tuesday we're having who we having, Angie?
Judge Kim.
Judge Kim Cook. So we having her on the show. December 16th. I know I'm skipping some dates, but make sure you tune in. We're gonna have Sir Earl Toon from Cooling and Gain himself. You may,
Oh,
y'all may want to come.
be in the
Audience,
Yeah,
please
yeah.
I'll be
do.
sitting right over there.
Front row.
So yeah, so we are out, and we'll see y'all next Tuesday, same time, same channel.
Get up, get loud, it's time for the show. Marcus Lee Stephenson's got that flow. Conversations that matter every Tuesday night. Inspiration, laughter, love shining bright. Turn it up, let your spirit go. It's the Marcus Lee Stephens Show.